I can't believe it. Xbox actually fixing up. But what do I mean by this? Well, let's go back to the 20th of February 2026. Phil Spencer leaves us being at Xbox for quite a while, and this new person comes in, Asha Sharma, who is brown and a woman and has no experience in gaming. I'm sure those comments were quite fun. I just had a long discussion with a very pissed off high-end dev for Call of Duty about this exact thing. None of the execs at big gaming companies have any background in gaming. They go by spreadsheets, not experience. This is why most games are awful. Microsoft stay losing. Oh god. I was an Instacart shopper at exactly the 3-year time span she was the COO, and the customer support for shoppers needing actual help was, well, you guessed it, third world brownoids who can barely speak English trying to assist you out in the field. Go kick rocks. So we're gonna have to go ahead and ignore the very blatant racism that's happening here. Third world brownoids, that's not a word I've heard before. And to further emphasize my point, here's a drawing underneath that very last comment. Safe to say, I don't think she was a very popular pick. So you can imagine when Asha Sharma was elected as Xbox boss, the racism, the misogyny, it all just piled up. But since she's been at the job, she's made some really major improvements. So this tweet says, Asha Sharma became CEO of Xbox only 2 months ago and she's already done big things for its customers. So she's cut Xbox Game Pass Ultimate from $29.99 to $22.99. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, it's still kind of expensive, you know, $29.99 to $22.99. That's not really a big difference. That's what, $7 difference. $7 is a lot. That can buy you so many things. That could buy you 7 instant ramen noodle packs. Some people are broke, you know. We go for a struggle. Not we though. I'm not broke. Just you. So yeah, that's a big change. Another change she made was she announced Project Helix, the codename for the next Xbox console, which, in my opinion, I mean, it's kind of reassuring. So, okay, we're making a new Xbox console. It's not really something I'd be like, whoa, about, but you know, it's cool to have for the fans. You know, the fans get to enjoy some news like that. She also rebranded from Microsoft Gaming back to Xbox. In my opinion, that's a really big change. You know, Microsoft was kind of focusing more on like computers and like laptops, and Xbox was still a focus, but like it kind of felt like it was more like spread around equally. Now it's just Xbox exclusive, Xbox games only. This is the Xbox. Speaking of this is the Xbox, they scrapped the This Is an Xbox marketing campaign. When I'm coming, so yes. This so you can get that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. This nigga is trash. Yeah, I think this is a big change. I mean, fine. What can you do with a bento box? You can just eat it. Is bento even nice? I've never tried it before. But I mean, come on. I'm looking at like these. I'm looking at laptops and computers. This is not like, yeah, okay, it might be an Xbox, but it's not an Xbox. Like an Xbox is a box that has X on it. And something that can go 360. Such an horrible ad. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the anime fan on Prom Night line from Mighty Number 9.
That'll make you faster and stronger and make the bad guys cry like an anime fan on prom night.
You think that's necessary? Answer the question.
To this day, I don't know why they approved of that. I don't know. Okay, so getting back on topic, another thing she did was commit to human-crafted games and ruled out low-quality AI content, which is a big plus, especially for people that actually want jobs. You know, for AI content, you can just put that in a prompt and it will make the game for you. This is actually has people still working in jobs, which is very important in today's day and age because, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of jobs are getting taken by AI. So, it's a really good change. And boosted direct fan engagement on X with faster responses and updates. You know what, let's give a round of applause for this woman. Come on. You see what it's like when a company has a competent mind leading the charge? It feels great, doesn't it? See, look, even the fans have a change of tone. Perhaps I treat you too harshly. Xbox comeback, everyone say, thank you, Mother Asha. Okay, I won't say that because I play PlayStation and yeah. But good job. What is this, bro? Like, I don't even want to find out. I don't even want to know what that translates to, I'll be real. And just in case that didn't tickle your fancy, just in case that didn't test your nut, pause. But just in case that didn't feed the stomach, that sounds a bit better. Look at this. It. I just ordered an Xbox Series X. Hell yes. So it's safe to say she got the fans back on her side, but why did you have to get like this in the first place? Let's not really think about it. This woman got appointed and immediately racism, misogyny, like brown people, like A lot of people still have the mindset that women are inferior, or brown people, black people, Asian people, purple people.
Indian people, for black people, for normal people.
They're not as inferior. They're still inferior to the whites. That's not the case. Like, really and truthfully, a lot of these changes that are made, they're good changes, but they're not the most like complicated changes to make. I'm not saying it to like disregard what Asha Sharma's done, but they're not like the most complicated changes. They're just like very common sense changes. You want to get the fans on your side? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna reduce some prices here. We're gonna change the logo up a bit, make it a bit more colorful. You know, because color's always a good thing. We're gonna give it like we're gonna breathe new life into this Xbox brand. The Xbox brand has been quite stale for a while. Like when I think about Xbox, it's kind of depressing when you think about it. Like I'm looking at my PlayStation. I got exclusives of the Wazoo, although just PlayStation 5 doesn't really get games. That meme still exists. Like I look at my PlayStation, I'm like, yes, I feel quite safe in my console. But this console's also a Honda. It's not like the most fancy console in the world. The one thing I don't want to do in this video is talk about Phil Spencer and all the negatives he did, all the positives he did, because quite frankly, I don't know a lot about it. And also, I don't really feel like that's worth like talking. I'm not trying to big one person up and then bring another one down. So I'm not gonna do that. But like, look at these simple changes, these small changes. Something like a logo change. Adding color to the logo has fans hyped. Why do companies feel the need to always change things like this? Like, matter of fact, look at this real quick. PlayStation today are confirming that new digital rights management for the console is intentional. What does that mean? I'll explain to you. Starting with any digital games purchased after March 2026, your PlayStation 5 will require internet connection at least once every 30 days to validate the license. If the console stays offline longer than that, the game simply will not launch until you reconnect. Silly changes like this, why are they changing it for no reason? People don't know this, but I had a video planned about the PlayStation price change that I never put out because I spent too long on the video, and then over time, the story is too outdated now. There's really no point posting it. I could post it, but I'm also not stupid. But yeah, stuff like that, like increasing the PlayStation price. A console that came out in 2020 is 2026, and we're talking about let's increase the price. Do we even not realize how long it took? Like this console took me like 2 years to get. I couldn't even order it off like Amazon, so I had to wait 2 years for it to even hit the PlayStation store. And even then, I had to order it quick. When I didn't order it quick, shop is gone. I guess the real point of all of this is, why do companies feel the need to change random little things that really are not doing anything to affect the gamers? I mean, yeah, besides money, we know that. That's a little rant slash waffles test slash TED Talk slash yapathon. If you had to take anything away from the story, is that there's nothing wrong with a little bit of color. Oh, Asha Sharma does well for Xbox. Obviously, she gets a lot of the support that she needs to keep going further. PlayStation, you're next. Destiny always awaits. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys believe that change is necessary in life? Okay, in life is too dark. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about these changes. Let me know in the comments what you think about like change in general in like video games, because it happens a lot and you just have to deal with it, innit? But yeah, that's it. Take care.